Alright, so most of this is pretty empty, but I'm still kind of working on it. I just, kind of wanted to do a video of what I have done already. I'm still planning on doing some other stuff, but yeah, so anyways, um, I have like a rainbow thingy going over this village. I also have a rainbow thing going over that village. I kind of like this one better a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, and then I have like flags and stuff of different pride flags and whatever, and like some are taller, some are a little bit shorter, but I kind of wanted it to be like varying in like how tall some of them are and how short some of them are, just because make it more interesting. And then like the flagpoles, I just used fences, and I did different colors of fences just to have it be variety of that too. And then I did like little light post thingies that have like a rainbow color. I also did some like pride flags on the banner things, but it's kind of hard to do some of them because some of them are like, I don't know, like the banners, there's only so many ways you can do banners, so it's a little hard to do some of them. And yeah, so I've done some of those, but yeah. I also have a different trans flag here, but I don't know. It's kind of, or maybe it's whatever. But yeah, so I have a bunch of whatever ones here in the ender chest, so it'll be at other places. The sun's going down, but I mean you guys can kind of see it in the dark too, so that's kind of makes it kind of cool. Um, and I put an earth banner over here, I guess. And then, I don't know, I guess I have some maps everywhere to see other things more. And then I have other banners here, but I think the other banners are on like the back of one of the houses. I do have a rainbow banner thing, but I think, yeah, on the back of this house over here, I have some of these banners here. But, those are just whatever, I guess. Here I made a library, but, um, I don't know. It's kind of just bookshelves, really, so I don't think we need to really go in there unless you guys wanted to see inside there, but I mean, you can already kind of see inside there anyways. But yeah, I just did rainbow windows on all over the place. If I had shaders on, it would look a lot cooler, but yeah, same with the rainbow glass rainbows that are over the villages. It would look super cool with shaders. And then I have this like bridge thingy. And then I made the water thing, of course, because super flat doesn't usually have like water and trees everywhere. So I kind of did that myself, and it doesn't usually have the grass really. So yeah, I did that. And then I made like kind of a spoopy kind of forest thing here and put it in, or not in a portal, another portal with some pumpkins around just to have like a spoopy little forest. I'm probably gonna do more trees in this little area, but for now it's just that. Still gonna kind of work on that part. And then I have more flags over here, and I have another bridge thingy, but it's more like natural looking, because like the other one just, that one has like, I guess whatever concrete that's like colored for rainbow, and then this one's just bricks. So yeah, I kind of just thought have just a normal bridge, I guess, and then the Pride Bridge is over there. I am actually probably gonna do a video where I show how to make the Pride Bridge, but I'm probably gonna do it slightly different than the one that's here, because I don't know. I mean, you guys already see this one, so like you guys can already kind of build off of just what you see here. So, I'll probably do one that's like slightly different for a different video, um, as a like how to sort of thing. And then I have like that bridge there that's kind of different. And then over here, if we go over here, um, I have cherry blossom trees all over here. And then I did this archway, which I already did a video on how to do this kind of archway. And I'll probably have like an iCard for this and for the bridge thingy when I do that at some point. And then there's this picnic thingy in here in this little cherry blossom forest, and I do have a video on this already too, so I mean you guys already see it anyway, so if you really wanted to you could just copy off of whatever this, and with the archway you could probably just copy off of this video here and just like pause and then just copy off of this. But you know, if you want to see a whole video of me building the archway or this thing here, then you could uh, go check out those videos too. And yeah, I just put them in my Pride World because I liked them and I thought they kind of fit. So yeah. But here, this thing is supposed to be the start of like a roller coaster thingy. I'm probably gonna have it go out over there and have like some sort of like maybe some kind of like amusement park thingy over there. And yeah. Um, And then this one over here isn't really part for like a roller coaster thing. It's just going over to another village that's not too far from here. Same with this, like, whatever pathway that I did. Because there was already a pathway that kind of went over here, but I just like made it bigger and whatever to fit with the bridge that I have here. And yeah, I just did this with wool. It's not really anything super special. So yeah, but then I have this here, which is a candle shop. Um, there's purple candles here, and then there's a bunch of other candles up on the shelf here, and then up here has some beds and whatever. So yeah, it's just like supposed to be like kind of like a candle shop thingy. And then I don't think I really did anything else over here other than the library for building. So yeah, I didn't really do anything else over that way. But yeah, it's kind of cool with the little candle shop thingy there. And then I did another like rainbow bridge thingy, but instead of wool, it's glass. So yeah, it's not like anything super crazy. And then this is a bed shop. So I have like a bunch of just different beds in here, I guess, because I wanted to make like a rainbow of beds, I guess. And then I have some other just normal whatever beds there. But yeah, so I did like the double bed, and then I did a single bed thing. And then upstairs has it where there's like a bunch of beds here. So yeah, it's kind of like the back room stock sort of thing, I guess. I guess. Because, you know, usually stores have the like back room that has a bunch of stuff in there. So yeah. And then over here, on our way to the other village, we have some signs, I guess. And then I just put some torches on it so you can see it better at night. Um, I did do blue torches for the blue letters, and then the redstone torches for the pink, and then just normal torches for the white. And then over here, I did redstone torches for all of it because it's pink and red. So I was like, whatever, I'll just do the redstone torches because that kind of goes with the colors. And then on the other side, I do have a trans flag for the other side of the one, but I'm kind of like, should I do something else for in between here? Like, you know, I kind of left it black, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like it might be too crazy if I do something in the middle. Like, it would be too much if I do something in between each of the things. So it's like maybe I should just fill it in with the same color. So the blue will just be blue and then the pink will just be pink. I don't know if I should really put anything on the inner middle part or whatever, because yeah, I don't know. And then I just did some hearts on the other side of this one, so it's kind of like going in this little whatever pattern, I guess. But yeah, I'll probably do some other pixel hearts somewhere else too, because I kind of like that. It's kind of like a cute little thing, but yeah. And then if we keep going over here, I do have, again, it's just like you know, whatever railway, I guess, over there, and then a walkway, and then over there is if you want to take boats over, I guess. And then over here, I have more flags on more pole thingies, flag poles, and so yeah, I just did different flags. Some flags have it where some of the colors, like, are supposed to be slightly different, but I just did what I could with what colors they do have in the game. So, yeah, like this is supposed to be the pangender flag, but it's supposed to be slightly different. Like if you look up the pangender flag, then you can see that's like a little bit different. But I was like, I'm just gonna do what I can, and yeah, it's fine, I guess. It still works for the pangender flag, so whatever. And then yeah, I just did a giant pond thing here, I guess. So whatever. And over here is just like a banner shop thingy. It's not very bright in here because I did the blue torches and they don't usually do that much light, but whatever. It's fine. It still works. But yeah, I just was like, why not do like little shops like that where it's like, candle shop, banner shop, whatever. Oh, I could probably do some other shit too with different things. And then over here, this is supposed to be another archway thingy. And yeah, I think I maybe did it slightly different here, but whatever, it's fine. But I did want to kind of try to build like some sort of like museum thingy, so I'm probably gonna have like this giant area be like a giant museum, and then it'll have a bunch of stuff of like LGBT history and whatever, I guess. So I'll probably do some stuff like that, but I have to make it like really giant. Why is there a frog sitting on the lamppost? Sir, it's not where you're supposed to be. You're still cool, but yeah, I just did a bunch of frogs in the water, because why not? And also the whole joke of turn the freaking frogs gay, you know, that was kind of like some weird homophobic thing that someone said. I guess, if you know, you know, but then we just turned it into a meme, so it's kind of a joke. But yeah, so yeah, this is kind of it right now. I kind of want to like build some other stuff. Like, I kind of want to build like a giant TARDIS, but I feel like that's going to be a lot of building and a lot of trying to like figure out and whatever, because you know, a TARDIS in Minecraft is just, you know, gonna be a giant thing that I have to build. Um, but yeah, so I still have some ideas for whatever, but right now this is kind of it. But yeah, I kind of also like what else, like what ideas do some other people have? Like, maybe if you have some ideas, you could put it in the comments below. I do have rainbow whatever here, beacons or whatever, and then the rainbow sheep because I just dyed them all. And then over here is actually where my spawn point was. This is kind of where I spawned over here. Oh, there's a cat in here. Where did you come from? I did not have a cat in here before. But yeah, I have the shape that's Jeb, and when you do the name Jeb with the underscore, it usually makes it a rainbow shape, so that's why I did that. So it just goes through like all the colors for rainbow sheep and whatever, and yeah, and then I have all these beds, I guess, because whatever. And I did the spread flag, I guess, but I think right about, whoops, right about here is where I spawned, I think. I don't think the spawn is there anymore because I think I went to sleep at some point because I wanted to be able to see better because at night it's kind of dark, so it's a little hard to like build and stuff. So yeah, I think one of my spawn I think is actually one of those beds, or no, I think it's actually one of the beds in the bed store or whatever, but whatever. But yeah, I could just, I still have some other stuff planned for this, so like maybe next year I could update every year of like, hey, I did this other stuff in here, and whatever. But yeah, I just, wanted to make a pride world. Also, there was this one time I got some homophobic comment on one of my videos, and then I was like, this homophobic comment just makes me want to do more pride videos and stuff. And I did start this world like however long ago, and I like kind of was on and off with building on it. Like I kind of just was like whatever, being like super slow with it. But then when I got that homophobic comment, then I was like, I really want to start building in this world again. And then I just started doing a bunch of other stuff and whatever. And yeah, so this world has been in the works for like, I don't know, a while, but it was also because I was like on and off a little bit with it. And then, yeah, a lot of the stuff is kind of within the last like however long. So, it's kind of not really much right now, but maybe next year I'll have more stuff. Like, I still want to do a roller coaster, and then I want to do, I don't know, whatever other stuff. Or like little buildings like this, or like little shops and stuff and whatnot. So, yeah. But I guess that's kind of whatever right now. There's another frog on the lamp. Why do you guys like the lamp things? Like, what are you doing up here? Do I need to bonk you? Okay. But, yeah, this is kind of it for right now. And, yeah, so I kind of have some stuff planned, and then maybe if other people want to give me suggestions, I guess, then, you know, you could put it in the comments, I guess, and then maybe you'll see your idea in a future video or something. Like maybe next year for Pride Month, you'll see your idea and whatever. So, yeah, I kind of just wanted to make a Pride world. Like, why not just make a whole world based off of Pride Month and stuff? And, why not? So, yeah. Anyways, though, I guess that's kind of it for this video. So, I guess by then.